Hello and welcome to the new ArcNet. I'd like to take a few minutes just to take you on a tour of the interface and to show you where to find everything that you need. So let's start with the top menu and go left to right. We'll talk a little bit about the middle, and then we'll talk about the bottom. So the first thing, of course, is this logo, ArcNet, up in the upper left-hand corner. And that basically is the homepage logo. It will always take you back here. As you'll see right now, it simply refreshes the homepage, but if we were on a different page, it would take us back here. Research launches our search menu, the faceted search. There are two ways to get to the search. We'll look at it down here. Typing a term in here launches an anywhere search, but this launches and is much more useful, a faceted search. So it brings up our search menu and allows us to limit our search geographically, chronologically, to do our advanced search where we can search by title, name, city, keyword, language, etc. To search by collections, also brings up our featured items on ArcNet, etc. So that's research. Timeline is a very useful introductory tool for ArcNet. It is a dynastic history of Islamic art and architecture. You can pick a dynasty, go into it, browse the art and architecture, move between dynasties, etc. Collections is really all of the groups of items we have in ArcNet broken down by type. So we have the Architect's Archives, the Aga Khan collection, the exhibitions, projects. These are items under development, publication series, reference collections, regional surveys, and then featured collections over here. Whenever you see this that's where you go in to actually look at the collection. Whenever you see these dots, that's where you go to move between items. And the left and right arrows, of course, move between things. The up and down arrows move things up and down. In each box, you can use the up and down arrows to move between the items in the box. When there are multiple items, if there are no items in the box, it means because they simply all fit, and we don't need the arrows. For example, the Aga Khan collection. Resources is also groups of items in our collections, but rather than breaking them down thematically, they're simply alphabetized. So this is a good way to see the list in its entirety if you're not really sure where it might lie. Syllabi is a collection of syllabi taught by professors around the world on visual and material culture of Muslim societies. And you simply click on one, it takes you to an HTML version of the syllabus, and you can see the reading list, etc. The archive of the Aga Khan Historic Cities program takes you on a stroll through Al-Azhar Park in Cairo and brings up these balloons where you can click on the various themes. You also have access to the menu on the right-hand side, which contains the same themes. And by clicking on one, you are taken to the archive of that particular topic. Again, view the collection and you're taken into it. So that is the interface for the historic cities. The awards is the archives of the awards starting from the first year in 1978 through to the most recent cycle in 2013 and continuing going forward. You can scroll through on the side and you can then scroll over the images to see what they are about, and then click on one and you'll be taken to that page. Here, of course, are our social media icons. You can like a page. This one has been liked 248 times. You can also share a page on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, or many other, LinkedIn, and many other options. So that is the main site. When you go into the middle, we have these tiles. They are clickable. They simply feature different items from the site that may be of interest to you. And now the thumbnail bar and search bar. This is an anywhere search. It will search for the term anywhere in the record. If you want to be more specific, you can bring this up and choose here where you want specifically to search for the term. Is it a title? Is it a name? Is it a city? Is it a building usage? Etc. And then you have your other faceted search items. There's much more about this in other videos in this series. So if you need help with searching, consult the video on search. These are items that we wish to feature and bring to your attention. The clear clears your search bar. Clear all clears all of your filters. You can add items to the thumbnail bar by either clicking on the plus item or the plus box, or you can actually drag them and you can launch a slideshow. You can also launch a slideshow by clicking check items, and those items will appear in your slideshow. So that is the bottom bar here. To clear your thumbnail bar, this will hold items between searches so that you can use them in slideshow. You simply hit clear. The bottom bar of ArchNet is simply housekeeping materials. About ArchNet tells you about the site. Terms of use gives you our terms of use. How to contribute tells you how to participate with us in building the collection, to donate items to the collection, or to donate text, or to provide text, corrections, etc. These are our social media communities. This is how you can follow us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. This is an archive of the discussion forum from the old site, and this is how to contact us. So there you have it, the brief and quick tour of the interface. Most of this stuff is developed in a little more detail in other videos, but this should just help you to get in and get around and